What's going on, everybody? DStyleBoxing here. I'm going to do a sound check really quick because StreamYard plays tricks on me. So give me a moment. What's going on, everybody? DStyleBoxing. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Yo, man, check it out. First of all, you're listening on archive. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you like the content, of course. Hit the bell and put all. That way you're notified every time DStyleBoxing comes on live. I'm live every Tuesday for Hispanics, Cause and Panic. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific. And Thursdays, I'm live for the Roundtable, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific here on this channel. You know, so don't miss that. And, of course, uncensored on G Funky Boxing. Every Wednesday, I'm on that channel. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what do you think about, you know, this whole ordeal with Caleb, Sweet Hands, Planta, you know what I mean, and all that good stuff. And the situation with Saul Canelo Alvarez. So as what we all know, regardless of what the channels, you know, are telling you, regardless of what you're being told, what's going on, Zeno? Long time no see, brother. Good to see you here. You know, A-Rod, and I know a lot of you guys listen, just not live, but, you know, that's why you got to leave those comments, you know, so I know you're there somewhere. But check it out, man. First of all, before anything, okay? First of all, Caleb! Where you at, Caleb? Why are you running? What do you mean? Dude, Caleb's that dude that just like snuck out in the middle of the party and shit. Everybody's, hey, well, where's he at? You know? If Canelo says he wants to fight somebody, and this dude said he was down, did he leave? Where'd he go? What do you mean? I just saw him like, it was like 2 hours ago. He just snuck out. What? That's Caleb Plant. Okay? He's that dude. All right? Just sneaks out when he knows there's about to be some smoke. You know what I mean? He sneaks out. He reads the room. Oh, man, the fight's going to break out a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to go, you know, like, hello? Like, yeah, all right. And he just, like, walks out of the building, then we never see him again. You know what I mean? That's Caleb Plant. That is Chicano Prophet. How's it going, brother? Hit my like button, guys. Caleb Plant's that dude. Okay, that just doesn't want to fight. He does not want to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez. Shout out to Raider from LA. I saw him put in the chat one, sweet time Plants, and it's stuck with me ever since. Just wants to take his sweet ass time. All right. First time he was offered to fight. Oh, I need more time to, you know, I need more time. I mean, Canelo's trying to make me fight. I just had a fight a little bit ago, you know, with finger butts. I just had this fight of the year candidate with finger butts at a training camp. I need time to prepare. I need time for my body to heal, for my body to get this in a state of nirvana. You know, I need to do my yoga. I need to get a pedicure. Okay. And I need to go get my nails done for my sweet hands. My nice sweet hands. That's what they call me, sweet hands. Flat. What's going on? DJ Mexicano de Tejas in the building. D Nice says Plant will duck. Hey, Rod Boxell says, since no one can say this fight is sold now, everyone on that Canelo gonna duck Andre. Funny. And why Mex in the building? All that matters is that you could give him a pass one time. You know? We have people on here like just defending the fuck out of Plant. Like, yeah, you know what? Yeah! Well, why should Plant fight Canelo in May? Why? That ain't fair. He shouldn't do it. Like, why not? Because it's not fair. Plant needs enough time to feel it. Like he needs time. Okay? Trying to rush him into a fight like that. What's the matter with you, Canelo? Right? Okay. Canelo had all these problems with the zone, litigation, you know what I mean? Problems with Golden Boy and the zone. He gets out of it, right? Like okay, I'm going to get out of this shit. Let me get out of this litigation right now. Okay, that's what he did, right? Okay, that's what he did. Then what happened? Then what happened? Oh, I need more time to prepare. Like, hey, Plant, you've had enough time to heal. You know what I mean? You had enough time to, let your body process the fact that you just went and had this fight with like a fig and butts. You know what I mean? You had time to really assess the situation and go on a vacation and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hey, Canelo just finished litigation, man. He needs a fight, brother. Are you down or what? Are we going to do this, Plant? Are we going to fight, Plant? No. I need time to prepare. Oh, Canelo's going to have the same amount of time to prepare for you. No. I need time to prepare myself. Okay? Like, I'm the bride, and they're giving me 2 hours to get ready? Are you crazy? So at the end of the day, first, he didn't have enough time. It's always about time with this guy, right? He didn't have enough time to recover from a training camp. And I guess a grueling fight, And then he didn't have enough time to prepare. Saul Canelo Alvarez, as announced to the world, he said, you know what? Okay, fine. Callum Smith wants to fight me. I'll get his belt. All right. I'm going to fight Yildirim, who, by the way, was the mandatory. He was a mandatory since the Benavidez fight. So nice fucking try. But either way, fought him 2 months in between 2 world champions. You got to be a fucking retard to still be complaining about, okay, the Anvil Neidhart and the fact that he got a fight with Canelo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just have to be. And then he fights Billy Joe Saunders, gets his belt. Give me that. Now, he has collected 3 of the 4 belts in 5 months, more than your favorite fighters have done. Okay? Now, it's been known he's going to come back Mexican Independence Day weekend and fight in September. You've been knowing that. Caleb Plant, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Plant has been knowing that. Caleb Plant had a fight with Truax. He just fought Truax, bro. I mean, how embarrassing is that? He just had a fight with Truax. And, like, it went the distance. I mean, how embarrassing is that, okay? That's right, DJ Mexicano de Tejas. And that's right, Riles, getting his nails done. That's what the dude's doing. He's getting, he needs a pedicure for his feet. Okay, he needs to get his nails done. You know what I mean? And tend to his sweet hands. That's what he's got. He's got sweet hands. Right, that's why he has fragile hands, and I know he's gonna break his hand in a fight with Canelo, especially Canelo parrying those shots. Okay, like, I'm just telling you right now, landed on the wrist area, elbow area, when he's parrying the shots, Caleb's in trouble. But okay, you've been knowing this, right? Caleb Plant, he's had enough time to rest and prepare. He's gonna have enough time to prepare for the fight. Here comes September. All right. I don't want to hear any excuses coming from Caleb Plant. None. No excuses coming from Caleb. Okay? You've had enough time to recover. You've had enough time you're going to have enough time to prepare. But I'm looking at social media, right? And I've seen all these dudes putting, you know what? I think Caleb Plant should take a tune-up before the Canelo fight first. Because it's not fair that Canelo's keeping himself active, and then he wants to fight Caleb, who's going to be a little rusty. Canelo's trying to get an advantage. What? Are you fucking shitting me? Now, Caleb opted to not have a tune-up. That's Caleb's decision. Caleb could have had a tune-up in between. He could have had his fucking tune-up already. Okay? Caleb Plant decided that's not the case. Caleb Plant decided that's not the way it's going to be. This motherfucker better not duck. I don't want to hear he needs a tune-up. I don't want to hear any of that. Because Caleb can have tune-ups. Well, what the fuck was Figgin Butts and Truax? This motherfucker's whole career has been a tune-up. All right? His whole fucking career has been a tune-up, but you want to tell me he needs a tune-up before a fight with Canelo. If he had a fight, so Canelo wants the advantage because he wants him to fight too soon after his tune-up, right? Canelo wants the advantage. He didn't give him enough time to prepare. Oh, Canelo now he wants the advantage because he's going to be rusty and Canelo's going to be sharp because he's been active. You can't be both. You can't stay sharp, but at the same time complain that you need time to rest. Okay, you need time to tend to your sweet hands. It can't be both. You know what they call this? They call this grasping at straws. That's what they call it. That's what it's called, ladies and gentlemen. When you're trying to find every reason to blame Canelo, there's literally, it's third time a charm. You needed more time to rest. Okay, cool. You need more time to prepare. Okay, cool. September's the date. And if Caleb Plant ducks, I don't want to hear any blaming Canelo. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of that nonsense at all. I agree, Grape Track. I would love to see Canelo defend the belts as undisputed champion. That's best for everybody. Having one champion and he could defend the belts, you can move up and fight him. You can move up the ranks and fight him. There'll be multiple ways to become a mandatory. It doesn't have to be through the WBC if that's part of the problem. We can have Canelo versus Benavidez for the undisputed championship. Caleb Plant wants a 10-year training camp. He wants a note. He wants an invitation. He wants a long time notice. He wants Canelo to be the one with the disadvantages going in, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know what this dude wants. And the worst thing I've ever heard Caleb Plant say is, well, I don't need Canelo to fulfill my destiny. I'm making my own path. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you in boxing for? If it's not to be the best, why the fuck are you doing it? Why the fuck are you doing it then? And we have dudes that totally are okay with that. When boxers say shit like, well, I don't need him to fulfill my path. I don't need Canelo, to eat. I don't need him to fulfill my destiny. Okay. Keep fighting true axes and finger butts. Okay? Keep doing that, motherfucker. Keep fighting once, maybe twice a year, dude, and see where that fucking takes you. Keep doing that. The GOAT says, if the fight isn't announced by the end of the month, Plant will say Canelo's trying to fuck up his training camp, which I guarantee. Wow. They're going to say something unless he flat out takes the fight. Like he's been called out. Canelo didn't really work around it. He said, that's the plan. I want that belt. You know what I mean? If we're realistic about it, does Caleb Plant deserve a fight with Canelo? He really doesn't. He hasn't done anything. But what he has done, he has a strap, and Canelo wants it. You know what I mean? That's you just happen to have something he has. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when someone has that old school car that's broken down. It's not really worth anything on the blue book. But there's somebody that wants to fix it up, and they really want it. So they offer you way more than it's really worth because they want it. And that's what Canelo's doing here. Mario, I think the fight's on the zone, to be honest with you. I don't think Fox calls any shots at all. It's the truth. They probably get a cut out of it, you know. They probably get a cut out of it, but that's a DAZN fight. That's another way they might try to get out of this fight. Oh, but we want it on DAZN, or they're going to offer Canelo some bullshit deal where he needs to fight. He needs to sign a 3-fight deal with Fox. Like, what? Nah, bro. How about nah? How about how about that? How about this? Watch. How about how about that? You only get 3 strikes, Plant. Hey, Plant, you want to fight? I don't know. I need more time to prepare. I just had a fight with Figure Butts in the training camp, so I need a longer notice. I need more time to heal myself. Okay, hey, Caleb Plant. Hey, you have had enough time to rest. Hey, you want to go? I need an opponent. No, I need more time to prepare. I need like 6-7 months to prepare for you, bro. Okay, brother. Look, you've been knowing Canelo's coming for all the belts. You've been knowing this. So September's the date. There's really no excuses for Caleb Plant. There's nowhere to run for Caleb Plant. There's a lot of you out there that have been talking a little greasy. Have been talking a lot of shit about how Canelo doesn't want anything with Caleb Plant. Well, here's the opportunity for Caleb Plant. What the fuck are you going to say? Caleb Plant doesn't take this fight. What the fuck are you going to do if he doesn't want this fight? What the fuck are you going to say if Caleb Plant once again? What excuses are you going to have for Caleb Sweet Plant? What excuses are you going to have for the dude? What's going on? No pa boxe yano. And YMX, I do believe the Andrade fight could be a backup fight and a way to tell Caleb, look, if you don't fight, motherfucker, we could still sell out an arena, a stadium. We're still going to make millions without you, motherfucker. So what's up? Do you want life-changing money, Caleb Plant? Yes or no? All you got to do is sign on a piece of paper and show up in the ring 20 by 20 and fight Canelo Alvarez. That's all you got to do. And you know what? Canelo will probably give you a fucking 22 by 22. Just so you can shut the fuck up about it. Who else are you going to fight? You're not fighting. The only fight I'll give him a pass for, and I'll say, you know what? I'm okay with it, is if you fight Benavidez, motherfucker. So that's the only fight I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, fine. But these two motherfuckers haven't fought each other in years, even though they're the same promotion, same network, been talking all this trash, okay, and they haven't given us the fight. And I agree with that. He better fight Canelo quick, but someone else is going to beat him. And I don't think he fights Benavidez. I don't think he gets in the ring with Benavidez before he does with Canelo, because let me tell you something, I don't think he could beat Benavidez the more I think about it. It's a close fight. I give him a better chance against Benavidez and Canelo, but like 30% chance or so, you know what I mean? But let me tell you something, Caleb, there's already people breaking down the fight and all that. I'm not going to break down shit until this motherfucker signs on the dotted line, okay? Until he humbles himself and he understands that if you want to be great, if you want to do great things in boxing, you're going to have to get in the fucking ring, okay? If you want to do great things in the sport of boxing, okay, you got to fight the greats. You got to fight the dudes that are up there. Canelo's the one that's up there. It's what you have to do. Or are you a fraud? Which one is it? Are you all talk? Are you all talk? Or are you for real? Are you all talk? Or are you who you say you are, Plant? Because I seen you tweet out about how, nobody wants to see this. Like, okay, well, Canelo wants to see you. Right? 168, I've heard you say 168 is your division. Canelo's too small. I've heard you say that. 168 is your neighborhood, right? Right, Caleb? 168 is your neighborhood. That's your spot. You're there to defend your neighborhood. While Canelo showed up to your neighborhood, Caleb, he's already taken over that house, that corner, that block. Okay? He already owns a convenience store. He owns a cigarette, you know what I mean, the cigarette stand. Okay, my motherfucker be owning the liquor store. And all you got is your little house, okay, with that little white picket fence. That's all you got right now. Okay? If Caleb Plant wants to walk out, go out for a walk in a sidewalk in his neighborhood, all he's going to hear is, yo, when are you going to fight Canelo? If Caleb Plant just, wants to like drive out of his driveway, you know what I mean? The little kids are going to be rolling in with their bikes, being like, yo, when are you going to fight Canelo? But you know what's happening now, Plant? It's getting a little more personal now. You know what I mean? Because now Canelo is opening that little white picket fence door. That's what he's doing. And he's walking up that aisle, and he's walking up those little stairs to your front door. And Canelo's knocking. Hey, Plant! ¡Ale, vas a salir a pelear! ¡Vamos a pelear, Plant! Hey, Plant! ¡Vamos a pelear! That's what he's doing. But we're not asking anymore, Plant. Because before Canelo will show up, hey, vamos a pelear. Hey, Plant, vamos a pelear, ¿sí o no? I need more time. Bueno, pues, ahorita vengo. You know what I mean? Canelo, he went to Caleb Plant. I mean, he went to the Smiths, you know what I mean? The Smiths residence, and then, he fucked him up, took over his house. Then he went to the Billy Joe Saunders residence, you know what I mean? Took over that shit. Took over his liquor store and all that. The gypsy shop that he owns on the block, he took over that too. You know what I mean? Like that's the way it is. You know what I mean? He took the British flags off the poles, put the Mexican flag up, in the house, the whole night. You know what I mean? Now it's no longer the Mexican dude showing up to mow the lawn like fucking Canelo's got. Like the roles have been reversed, bro. Like now he lets he's gonna let Billy Joe and Smith mow the lawn for him. You know what I mean? Like he's a nice guy. But now he's on his way to your house again, Caleb. There's nowhere else to go for Canelo. He wants what you got. Caleb! Vamos a pelear, okay? Are you gonna open the door, bro? He wants to fight you right there in your front lawn. Are you going to do it or what? What's up? Vamos a pelear. Let's fight. He even learned English for you, Caleb. Canelo went out of his way to learn English for this dude. Okay? Yo, a lo mejor es porque no hablo inglés y no me entiende que quiero pelear con él. So déjame, a ver, enséñame algo. Mira, Canelo, dile, aquí dice, I want to fuck you up. A ver, hey, Plan, I want to fuck you up. You know what I mean? So he's learned English now just to get this fight with Plant, because maybe that's what he thought. Maybe he didn't understand me. You know what I mean? So now he's showing up. Hey, vamos a pelear. Let's fight. Let's fight, man. Are we going to fight, man? Are we going to fight, man, or what? Caleb's going to open the door. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, guys, he's going to open that door, right? And, but if he doesn't open the door, then we're not asking anymore, Caleb. Okay? The next thing that's going to happen is Canelo is going to break into your house. He's going to smash that door open the way he smashed Billy Joe Saunders' face. Then he's going to walk into your kitchen, grab your plate, and start eating your food, is what he's going to start doing. Okay? That's what he's going to start doing, Caleb. The nice southern cooking you got, he's going to eat it. Right? Hey, mira, este plato de chicken fried, está toda madre, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But are we going to fight or what? That's what he's going to do. He's gonna slide. He's gonna slide over that little plate over there to his side, and he's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat your food out of your table. He's gonna disrespect you in your house. He's gonna walk to your living room next, and he's gonna put his feet on your table, on your living room table. All right. Then he's gonna grab your remote, and he's gonna turn the channels and watch what he wants to fucking watch. If Canelo wants to watch, okay, the telenovela he wants to watch, he's gonna watch it. That's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do. All right. There's gonna be Spanish coming out of that fucking TV. That's what he's gonna do. Right. And then he's gonna walk to your fridge. He's gonna take your beer. He's gonna take your refreshments and he's gonna drink them. Then it's time to take a piss, Caleb. He's gonna go take a piss right there in your front porch. All right. He'll water his plants for you. All right. We're not asking anymore. It's time to fight. Okay. Canelo's been nice. He's been asking. Okay. He's been knocking on your door and you ain't been answering, motherfucker. Okay. Now he's going to bust that shit open because he knows you're in there. He knows you're avoiding it. He knows you are. Because he knows you're hiding in the corner there, you know, watching through the little blinds. Hoping and praying he just walks away. It ain't going to happen this time. You're going to have to get in the fucking ring with him. Okay? I've heard interviews where you say that you're built different. Okay, prove it. Prove it then. Sign on dotted line and get in that ring with Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know you got people out there saying you could beat Canelo, right? Now, I know they're bluffing. I know they're full of shit. Okay? Like they know what we know. Like they know you'll probably pull out. All right? But prove us wrong. Get in the ring with them. Get in the ring with Saul Canelo Alvarez. Prove me wrong. I want you to. Prove me wrong so you could prove me right, Caleb. Prove me wrong so you could prove me right. I want you to, Caleb Plant. Prove me wrong that because I don't think you're going to get in the ring. I think you're going to price yourself out. You're going to find a way out. You're going to come up with some stupid bullshit excuse, okay? And yeah, yes, you're going to have your little narrative pushers, fuckers that hate Canelo no matter what, and going to side with you no matter what. Yes, you're going to have that. But that is a really small minority of people. Most boxing fans are going to know the fucking truth, that you're a fucking coward if you don't get in that ring. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm going to get in the ring with Canelo. So, but prove me wrong about that. Sign the dotted line, and I'll proudly come on here and I'll say, hey, I was proven wrong by Caleb. He signed the dotted line. He's going to fight him. I want you to do that. That way, you could prove me right. That way, the world can see you take a fucking ass whooping. Because there's levels to this, and you're not at Canelo's level. All right? Point blank, period. So that's just the way it is. Look, not even Joe Lopez 40 ounce got your back, bro, with Canelo. Not even Joe Lopez 40 ounce, bro. Nah, but I'll say, what's up, brother? How you doing? So that's all I have to say. Is Caleb Plant going to do something? Is Caleb Plant going to sight on the dotted line? You guys tell me, do you believe Plant Canelo happens in September? Mexican Independence Day weekend. Do you believe, just yes or no? Do you believe that fight will happen? Yes or no? I might come on later and kind of address it. I have some other stuff I want to talk about later, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it later. But let me just tell you something. A lot of dudes out here talking a lot of shit for Caleb. Caping for Caleb. Oh, if he gets in the ring with Caleb's going to teach him what's all about. Like, we're keeping tabs. Don't worry about it. The tabs have been being kept. So just keep that same energy, okay? And what I will say is that Caleb Plant, it's time for you to step up, brother. Right? That's what it's time for. That or I don't know, man. It'll be kind of sad if Caleb vacates the belt because he doesn't want to fight. Like, it'll be kind of sad. You know what I mean? I'm saying it'll be sad if someone else beats Plant and he never got the fight with Canelo because he was being stubborn. It'll be sad because you know what it is? It's your stubbornness. That's what it is. All right. You want to humble yourself and just understand that you're not in control of the situation. The only thing you do have control over is that you have a belt and Canelo wants to fight you. So make your fucking money, get in the ring, and once you're in the ring, if you beat Canelo, that is legacy right there. Plus, imagine ducking the fight that will give you the biggest legacy win and your biggest payday all at once. Just imagine that. He's already done it twice. Is he going to do it a third straight time? Might have figured, oh, this is a random stream, but I usually go on, like, my scheduled shows are Tuesdays for Hispanics Causing Panic. And I also am scheduled every Wednesday on Chief Funky Boxing. And then every Thursday, the Round Table here on this channel. The times are on Tuesday, it's 9 p.m. Eastern. And on Thursdays, it's 8 p.m. Eastern. So there you go. Boxing Syndicate, how's it going? Well, Big Dog Willie, if Amir Khan's coming back, I would love to see Khan and Brooke go at it. How about that? I think Plant, it could be an easier fight for him, yeah. I don't want to break it down until motherfucker signs the dotted line. That's it. You know what I mean? Canelo wins the fight. How he wins the fight, I'll save that to it's official, to when the lead up to the fight, right? And we'll go from there. Javier Avila, how's it going? Here's what I'll say about the Andrade situation. At the end of the day, Andrade has nothing to lose. Nothing. So can people say, of course, brother, I'll touch on it right now, man. Premier Ducking Championship, so it's it. Shut up, Big Dog Willie. You're trolling. Man, I lost my train of thought. What was? Oh yeah. Talk about the Andrade situation. He's got nothing to lose, so he got some attention. You know what I mean? So maybe now people will pay a little more attention to him, even if he doesn't fight Canelo in his next fight, and people can kind of be like, okay, well, can this guy fight Canelo? Like, you know what I mean? Because the same reaction happened when Lara did what he did. When he went to the podium, it was the same thing. It was like the same, like, oh, Lara looks stupid up there begging for a fight. And, oh, Lara, you see how Canelo asked the media if they really want to see this fight? They all said no. And so, it's worked before. You know what I mean? Like for all we know, this could have been planned. For all we know. You know? The whole thing could have been planned just to see what the reaction is. You know what I mean? It's not going to hurt. It doesn't hurt Andrade. It just doesn't. So I think Canelo saying what he said was funny, though. You know, get the fuck out of here. This is my night. Come on, man, or whatever. Like that was funny. But yeah. Andrade deserves a shot. A lot of guys deserve a shot, you know, but the reality is, what's wrong with Canelo getting undisputed first? Well, what's wrong with him collecting all the belts? It's better than what anybody else is doing. So other than maybe a Jermal's doing the same thing. He's going to collect. He's trying to go for all the belts. So I respect that. You know what I mean? And he's trying to get all the belts, and that's what he's going to do. You know what I mean? But you know what Canelo's going to do when he walks? Once he beats Plant in his own neighborhood and he takes over the neighborhood, he's going to tell Plant, get the fuck out of here. Right? I already beat you. Get the fuck out of here. That's what he's going to tell him. All right? So there we go. I agree, Boxing Syndicate. But it's going to take all those PBC fanboys out there and need to keep it real and call out Caleb Plant. Okay? Like I'm kind of getting annoyed with the fact that they're blaming Canelo for the Plant fight not happening. It's kind of getting annoying, right? But regardless of how you feel, hey, a perfect time to make the fight is in September. Step up, brother. Chris Sammy did duck him. He ducked him twice, brother. I'm just telling you that right now. He ducked him twice. Not only did he duck him, like double that shit twice. Is it going to be a third time? And let me ask you this, Chris Sam. If Plant doesn't take the fight in September, is that a duck? Is that a duck if he doesn't fight him in September? You know, I'm just saying. So, but we'll see. I mean, regardless of how anybody feels, right? Can we all just come to an agreement that if Plant doesn't fight him in September, that's a duck? Just saying. You know what I mean? There's really no reason for the motherfucker not to fight Canelo. There just isn't. He needs a tune. People are saying he needs a tune-up, which is extremely disappointing to see people say shit like, oh, he needs a tune-up. Give him a tune-up. You know what I mean? That is really disappointing for sure. Hey, hit my like button, guys. Hit the like button. Yeah, it's a duck unless Canelo fight Andre or Charlo. I just think the Andre fight is a backup. That's what I think. The Andre fight might happen in December because from what I understand, Canelo's going to fight in September, and then he's going to fight again in December, man. He's going to fight him again, or fight again. That's crazy, bro. He needs a tune-up. Get the fuck out of here. This got a tune-up a couple months ago. It's been in the garage. Oh, I need another tune-up. Come on. It's just getting ridiculous, guys. It's reaching ridiculous levels. All right? I'm going to do a quick poll here. I just want to know some. Everyone who got if you got a notification that I was going live, press 1. If you just saw me live, like on your subscription or whatever, when you were on YouTube, press 2. Right? Press 1 if you were notified by YouTube that I went live. Press 2 if you just happened to see that I was live. You know what I mean? In your subscription and all that shit. 1, 2. I just want to know. You know what I mean? So, just asking. Asking for a friend. Myself wants to ask for I. You know what I mean? John Morales, if you think about it, Canelo's fights have always been tune-ups. Wow. 2, 2, 2, 2. A-Rod got it. Okay. Interesting. All right. Another 2. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, man, I know a lot of my subs are telling me they're not getting the notifications. So, I don't know why. Don't ask. People come to me and ask me like why ain't I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But you do need to hit the question is press 1 if you got a notification that I was live. Press 2 if you just happen to see that I was live on your subscriptions. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out how people can get the notifications, even though they already have the bell hit. Okay. But if you don't hit that bell button, that way you're notified when I go live. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, but it is what it is, you know. What's up to Coach K? That is Zone on here. How's it going, brother? Javier Avila. Yeah, he fucking did it live, bro. He did it live on his channel. I didn't check my notifications before coming on here. If it might have been 1, yeah. Plus, a lot of people weren't on yesterday. It was Mother's Day and all that. You know what I mean? So, I turn notifications off on your channel. Don't want to be bothered. Damn, bro. Well, at least you're honest. You know what I mean? Fucking 92. It's funny. All right, Joe Lopez. Good, yeah. And the ones that press 1 really were here, you know? So. And then I notice some people get them late. Sometimes I get notifications, right? And then, like, I go. They've already been live, like, for an hour. I'm like, what? You know? So, that's what it is, you know? So, anyway, for anyone who doesn't want to get notifications, like 92 cool, right? Just know that every Tuesday, right? every Tuesday, 8 CP, 9 p.m. Eastern here. Okay? Don't let it go to the judges' scorecards. Be in control of your own destiny. Okay? Get the knockout. Just know that it's live at that time every Tuesday. All right? Just know that. You know what I mean? Duval Grind. How's it going? I'm here. Caleb ain't ready. Who's he fought? He didn't fight Javier Rodriguez. That guy fixes anything for $40. There you go. He hasn't fought anybody. And let me just tell you something right now. Caleb Plant fans are going to have a hard time justifying this if he ducks again. Okay? First time, I need more time to prepare. Oh, no. I need time to heal myself and my body. And, like I need to be in a state of bliss, like Canelo's not letting me do that. I just had a fight with this Fagabutz guy. And then he wants me to fight 3 months later against him. That's not right. I need time to heal myself, right? Okay. All right. And you know what's funny? The fact that people were making justified claims for Plant. Yeah. Why is Canelo always playing games and offering fights to guys when they don't have enough time to heal and after a training camp? Okay, look, the fight was just offered, right? Then he was offered a fight a second time. Hey, Plant, you had enough time to heal. And I apologize for those that already heard this, but some people just came in. I need more time. You've had time to prepare. You got your pedicure. You attended to your nice soft hands now. Like, I think are you ready for a fight now, Plant? No. I need time to prepare. Like, you know what I mean? Like yes, I have my time to heal, but now I need time to prepare myself. I need time to heal myself. Now that I did that, yes, I did get that, and I appreciate that, guys, but I need time. I need a good 6-7 months ahead notice for fights. I can't, just do it like that. Bro, it's Canelo, bro. It's the fight of your life. You don't want to take it? No, I don't do it. I need more time to prepare. He needs more time to prepare. Canelo would have had the same amount of time to prepare. Okay, fine. Let's say I give you those 2 times. Let's say I say, you know what? Was the PB issue? Come on. Fine. Let's say both times were justified. It was just a timing issue. Nobody was ducking anybody at DStyle. It just so happens that, that it just didn't happen. Okay. Canelo told everybody he'll still be active this year. He said, I'm going to fight in December, February, May, September, possibly December again. September is a big weekend for boxing, especially if you're fighting a Mexican superstar like Saul Canelo Alvarez. They could sell out a stadium. They could sell out an arena. The Mexicans will show up. Plant has his fans. They could show up. It's going to be a big fight weekend. That's a big fight. It's a legacy fight. You've had time to heal. You've had time. You're going to have time to prepare. Canelo's going to have less time to heal than you. He's going to have less time to prepare than you. So in the words of Antonio Tarver, when it stood in the middle of the ring with Roy Jones Jr., got any more excuses, Plant? Any more? Plant, let me read you a Bible verse, Plant. There's a time for everything and a reason for every activity under the heavens. Hey, yo, this one goes out to Sweet Time Plant. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. It's time for war, plant. It's time to gather the stones, plant. It's time to gather the stones, plant. It's time to gather and unify the belts, plant. It's time to step up, plant. It's time, plant. It is time to make this fight happen. If you didn't have enough time to prepare, enough time between fights before, well, we have accommodated you. And while Canelo did all the work for you, while Canelo collected all the other belts, while Canelo did all the work, you still get to play in the Super Bowl, plant. You still get to participate, plant. You still have an opportunity to do something amazing and pull off a great upset and become a superstar, plant. All you got to do is beat Canelo. He did all the work for you. He collected all the belts for you, plant. Just showed up 5 months, did more than you ever have in your career. All you need to do is show up in September. That's it. Are you going to do it? Are you going to show up? And are his fans going to make excuses for him? Are his fans going to keep making excuses just because their hatred for Canelo clouds their judgment? Because of their, bitterness towards Canelo clouds their judgment. At the end of the day, you have a very, very simple choice. Show up and show out, or run. Or run, plant. And always be known as a dude that avoided that big fight. And the day will come when you do lose. And everybody's going to look back and be like, man, should have taken that fight. Should have taken that fight, son. Can't believe it. Say it and so. You see, there's a lot of jealousy that I sense. That I could sense. It kind of vibrates towards me. I could sense the jealousy from a lot of channels about Canelo. There's no reason to be jealous. There's no reason to hate the guy, but they do. They see what Canelo has, and they kind of want their champions to have that. You know what I mean? They want the legions that follow Canelo wherever he goes. Canelo could sell out Azteca. He could sell out Dallas Stadium. He could sell out the Raiders Stadium. Okay, motherfucker, go to Wembley and sell that shit out, and everybody knows it. They want their fighters to be the face of boxing, and they're not. It's just a reality. That's just the truth. Lascano had an opportunity years ago, late 90s, to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. They offered him a record $1 million, which was a lot of money for Lascano. He never made anything like that. Mayweather needed an opponent, last-minute opponent. He will have a couple weeks to prepare. Lascano been saying he's been wanting Mayweather. Should have stayed ready. Lascano said, no, I need more time. Lascano should have taken that fight. You should have taken that payday. And you never know. You might have landed a big shot. You never know, right? Lascano didn't take the fight. Instead, Lascano fought Jose Luis Castillo for far less money. Far less money. And Castillo beat his ass. And I'm a big fan of Lascano, but that's what happened. Castillo beat that ass. So you lost anyway. Someone else is going to beat you anyway. What's going on, Raider? Quoted you earlier, by the way. Sweet time plant. I did get that from Raider. You know, but look, Chris Sam, how's it going, brother? Individual circumstances are different, and Plant still gets his shot. Get your shot. Where should the fight be hosted? Look, bro, they could do that shit in Vegas in that Raider Stadium, bro. Shit, you know what? Canelo could go. He could fight Caleb Plant where the Titans play in that stadium. Okay, even though it's an old ass ugly stadium, but he could fight him there. It'll still be deafening of Canelo fans. Okay, there'll be a lot of Plant fans too, but Canelo fans will still take over in his own hometown. That's what Canelo does. Okay, shows up to your hometown and takes over. Right? What's going on, Guido? How's it going, brother? So where should the fight be? Look, to be honest with you, given how big Canelo is as a star, I've always said this, and I want to be consistent about this. I love fights. Like, I love fights in arenas more so as a spectator. But here's the but. The thing with the stadium is, like, my sister was able to go last minute. My half-brother, my cousins, friends that went last minute because there were still tickets available, you know, because it was held in a stadium, you know, so that they could be part of that experience. So I could have gone, but I had a wedding to go to on Friday that I had already committed to. So, or else I probably would have gone. So, like, I don't know. I kind of like I think they should do it in the stadium again because they'll sell it out. Why not? Rob Boxing, how's it going, brother? I've been on for a minute, guys. You guys can always go back to the beginning and check out the whole video. Please do. Hit my like button. I do got to get going. 92 says Chicano, 2 Trailer Park girls go round the outside. Round the outside. That one, right? Is that Saunders and Plan, bro? The 2 Trailer Park girls go round the outside? The hell, bro? 92. That's fucked up, bro. What's the matter with you? It's not funny, bro. Anyway. Canelo Charlo in the new $5 billion Rams Stadium in LA will be bigger than Canelo Billy Joe. It can hold 100,000. Damn. Hey, LA would sell out. It would. LA's a big ass place. Big population over there. And I could see, yeah. But I want Canelo to fight an Azteca one day, says Duval Grind. He can. Canelo can fight an Azteca. Right? So, by the way, I heard the zone. I could be wrong. That said 73,000 for a fight was a record. Did they say North America or the U.S.? Because there's been fights in Azteca that had more than 73,000, right? But I think they say U.S. though. I hope they didn't say North America. All right, Raw Boxing, I hear you, brother. He's going to be going live tonight. Debate a double agent. Well, there you go. All right. Everybody tune in tonight to Raw Boxing, man. You guys do that. Also, don't miss the shoe shine where Drew Evil's going to take a pie in the face. And you better take it good. Like when I did it the right way. You got to like, boom. You know what I mean? Indoor US. Okay. I got you. You see what they did there? See what they did? They had like, indoor record. You know what I mean? In the USA, in Julio had like 100,000. Yeah. Plus, not only that, man, look, check it out. Yeah, because I was kind of like, that's not the largest crowd for a boxing fight. Like, the indoor thing changes the definition of it, you know. But if I, let me double check something before I say anything. Okay. I'm pretty sure a Dempsey fight had way more. Like, I could be wrong, but hold on. I'm looking it up here. Hold on. God damn it, bro. You know what, man? I used to look up a lot of like historic stuff, and I haven't in years. And it's crazy how you forget shit, you know? So, yeah, there was 91,000 in Jersey City. Yeah. I was thinking over 100,000, but it's still 91,000. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not the biggest crowd in U.S. history, but still, you know what I mean? Caleb Brittle Hands Plant. Yeah. They're sweet, bro. He's got little sweet hands, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Planet Little Sweet Hands. Yeah. Yeah, so indoor, okay, makes sense. Because I was always like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys, I've been saying I got to get going, but I do got to get going. I agree. He is terrified of Canelo. Probably is. Prove me wrong, Plant. Prove me wrong. She could prove me right. I'm out, guys. Peace out.